Hey guys, welcome back to the Interceptor. We are here with another Alliance War video. This is going to be the first war of Season 31, and Isolate A, so the A first, has matched up against MIBR, an alliance we have faced before. So we'll see how we do. Also, this is the first time I've ever brought, or actually I've ever seen anyone bring this certain champion to Alliance War. So only for one fight, but it's going to be pretty cool. So we have Moleman, White Magneto, just because I need a few pre-fights. Actually, one pre-fight for myself, and I gave two to others. And then our last champ is actually going to be Mysterio. Yes, we are bringing Mysterio to Alliance War and actually using him in a fight. So I'm on path 4, section 1 and section 2, so we only have the 4 fights, no minis today. And first up, we have this thing, the rank 3 6-star thing, on the first node of path 4, section 1. Now this node has the increased ability accuracy, which means that if I were to use Falcon here, he would not prevent protection, which is probably the main reason why Thing is here, because you can literally cheese him with Falcon on every single other node, I believe. But anyways, so yeah, this one has a permanent heal block debuff, which means once that starts, that's going to get shrugged off. And also one of the other nodes is that when you shrug off debuffs, you gain a Fury, which is going to be really nice in speeding up the fight here. Just one thing that I forgot was I forgot to turn off Assassin going into this fight. So when I get down to that last 18%, I am currently running 5 out of 5 Assassin. So it is going to be a problem. And it is going to mess me up. Now, you're getting him down pretty quickly. He's at half health, and we're only 30 seconds in. And then I take 2 hits, and then right here, I take a hit on the block that I meant to Dex. And what that does is that activates Frenzy, which means, yes, I've guaranteed crits, and I inflict bleeds, but I am not going to have any of the Furies, and in addition, I'm not going to be able to shrug off any of the debuffs, so I am going to crit less other times. But the fact that this fight's almost over just kind of like doesn't make it a big deal. But it also means that he's going to have that permanent active Fury because of all the debuffs on me, which is not fun. But right there, we now have the ability to shrug off again, although the fight's almost over. So right there, he was at 15 because I had like 2 hits fail in the previous combo. So I just settled on getting back. I just settled on hitting him once so that I could, hit him a few more times to get him to round 1 to drain it. Also, I don't know if you noticed what I did there. I was in the corner and I decked the first hit and parried. I was actually the first one to show that on YouTube. It was a long time ago, though. And then I think I saw Barrowman do it like a few months later, and then I saw a few others. But yeah, it is a cool strategy when you block and you just need the opponent not to throw your special. You get a guaranteed opening. It's also great against champions whose first mediums you can't parry. For example, it's a strategy that I do against Iron Man Infinity War just on a regular basis. When reparries are not working for me. If he's heavy, hungry, not hungry. I don't know what the heavy, yeah, whatever. But we are boosting up for the rest of our fights here. Let me just say also for these fights, this was at 7 a.m. And what I normally do when I have Alliance War in the morning is I'll get up and then I'll do my fights like 15 minutes later. So maybe I'll do like a round or 2 of Arena to just, wake up and warm up. But today I woke up and went instantly into this fight. I can't tell you why. I don't remember why, but I did. And I'm going to play this fight like an absolute moron. The ideal way that you play Mysterio is you do parry medium, medium, parry medium, medium, parry medium, medium, heavy. So you have 3 charges on your heavy. So your poison does more damage. In this fight, I do medium, heavy? Like, what am I doing? I don't know. That is horrible. I don't know why. I used an L1 boost because if you guys didn't know this about Mysterio, he gains a passive effect on his L3, and it lasts 10 seconds plus 2 seconds for each one of those charges you have. So 22 seconds, and during that passive, you actually get plus 252% damage. So you do more than 3.5 times as much damage as you normally do. And the L3 hits pretty damn hard, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it did not really work out there, because in this entirety of this passive effect, I am going to get like 3 hits off there, and then I'm about to take a fat combo to the face right after this L1, right here, because I don't know why. I don't know why. And then I'll get 1 5-hit combo off here, and I didn't really get to showcase his damage because, like, ideally the way this fight goes, and I had a plan. The plan was medium, heavy. That'll get me to 2 bars of power. And then I do that one more time to get me to 3 bars of power, throw the heavy, and then at that point I'll only have to use 2 mediums because of my SIG ability, which gives me the charge every X amount of seconds. I believe mine's like every 14 seconds because I think mine's a SIG 40 or 60, my Mysterio. And that does so much more damage than you guys saw. And the L3 would have killed if not left him at like 5% health, and then I would have finished him off. So that fight could have literally been done in half the time, but I was fighting like a complete moron. I know how to play Mysterio. I use Mysterio, but I don't know why that happened. I was on like autopilot mode because I just woke up, but I snapped out of it for this fight. So I probably said this before, but my main weakness in this game, like the number one thing I'd say I'm the worst at, is evading unblockable special attacks while I'm inverted, while my controls are inverted. So what I did for this fight is I decided on not even attempting to evade it. So what I did when he threw that special one, I didn't try to dash forward, I didn't try to dash back, I just sat there and took the L1s for the face because I knew I had an invulnerability boost. That was literally the plan, despite me getting hit by the special one. That went perfectly according to plan. So now we'll go into the next fight, which is our last fight of the war, and it's going to be this invisible woman on the second node of Path 4 Section 2. And this is a slightly... I wouldn't even say this is a harder fight. You have the heal block passive, or the debuff. Wow. But also when you hit Invisible Woman, you get all the debuffs, the exhaustion from hitting her. Well, she has a shield up, and what that does is the shield is going to get you the debuffs, and when you 3 them, she becomes unblockable. So I just have to wait for me to shrug them off. And then we got to our L2, activated Frenzy, and that was all. So you don't have to wait after the L2 for the opponent to dash in because it is unblockable, so I could have literally just thrown it instantly. But I don't know why I did that. I was probably just playing it safe. But I did the same thing in the Mr. Negative fight. Again, I could have literally just thrown it right away. So I put the white mags on Terex, and then literally like 20 minutes ago, I put my 3rd white mags pre-fight on the Ebony Maw on node 55, but that is actually the end of the war. So we did end up winning this war a score of 16-1, I think. At least that's what it is as of the moment that I'm recording this. It's 16-1, but I'm not sure. We still have like 10 fights left, so maybe we die a second time, but I don't know. It's 16-1 currently. and the score is 140 to 150, so they've already fully explored. We have 10 fights left, so we are 1-0 on the season. Death total 0, as I obviously didn't die this war. PSR is 4 out of 4, so 100%, and my deathless streak is at a 33, carrying over the 29 from last season. That is going to be all for this Alliance War video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.